Hey, welcome to Adam's Garage. We've been working on a lot of things here lately, and just to keep you updated, the Bonneville, well, the project has been put at halt for a little while, and this is due to low funds. I haven't surrendered on her, but she is pretty much buried right now. I'm really thinking about cleaning up the shop and getting everything done on it. There's still a lot of weld work to do. I got down in here to do. I mean, it's pretty rough still, the 66. I mean, she's still a beautiful car, don't get me wrong. I mean, she's just so neglected, and I just can't understand why some people just leave things like this laying around and not repair it. We added onto the shop over here, and it was kind of a last minute thing in order to make more room for the Bonneville project. I mean, the car measures out almost 19 foot when she's fully assembled. My garage, well, as you can see, it's a it's a working shop. I mean, there ain't nothing I don't do, and I build just about anything there is. We'll take a walk through here to the shop here, and that's the Bonneville there. I have to go back here, and right here's the powder coating area. Built my own ovens and things like that, you know. And we go back here. This is all the parts storage for the Bonneville. I mean, it takes up, I mean, almost 20 feet of area by 10 wide, just all the parts alone. After I dismantle, I mean, this thing's been dismantled so much. I mean, every nut and bolt has had some sort of attention. Over here, this is the new addition to the shop, and we're going to be putting a lift in over here, which is going to be really essential for when I assemble this thing. Right now, I got my my other toys in here, which is the Harley and the Goldwing. But the frame is here, as you can see. Wish there was more light here. I know it might not show up, but the frame is here, and it is completed with rear end and everything. I'm still waiting on some money to put the coils in. I want to get cargo coils for it, and a good pair of maybe a gas pair of shocks. I mean, these old cars used to love the gas shocks or the oil base, but someone recommended to me that I get a sway bar for the rear, because these cars used to go so hard to the left and so hard to the right. It was unbelievable. So I may end up updating that. I mean, you know, I'm converting it over to four-wheel disc brake. That's going to be done. So I don't, these steering knuckles and things like that may end up getting changed. From my understanding, 1982 GMC van was a large bolt pattern. Everything should bolt on, they tell me. I mean, ball joint wise. But the only thing is on 66, the ball joint went down. It didn't come up from the bottom. That's why they run the 14-inch rims, from my understanding. I wish, I know, a big car like this, and she's running 14-inch rims. But we're going to correct that as well. What we're going to do, from my understanding, from the guy on the Pontiac site told me, he says take the wheel, he says put it up on the lathe, and basically cut off the 14-inch area, the whole lip, and get a 15-inch wheel and weld that onto the front of it, so it's like that wide now the rim will be. He said then weld it all in, make it all in, or however you're going to do it, and from that you can be able to fit your 14-inch hubcap onto a 15-inch rim, and you'll be able to get a lot better footprint on the ground with a better rim, and plus I'll be able to run the disc brakes on the front then. So that's the problem with this car, is the disc brakes, if I put it on here, the conversion I want to do, because I'm just going to make everything. I mean, it's senseless to pay $300 to $1,000 for a brake system. Brake system you could easily make. I mean, it's not that hard, you know. So the caliper hits the rim. Let me just get to the point. The caliper hits the rim when you put a 14-inch rim on a disc brake system on a 66. So they recommend you run a 15-inch wheel anyways. So that's the problem. That's all I got to say, and hopefully I'll check back with you guys soon, because this Bonneville project, it needs to get done. I mean, it's been sitting here now for 1.5 years, and I still haven't even touched the motor or the tranny. Transmission's over there, hiding. She's a good tranny, but that's the other option I might want to do too. I have one of those, what they call a he-she, 4-speeds, 200 HR, I guess you call that. I'm going to send it out for rebuild, and we'll go from there. Something else I want to tell you all about. Yeah, I'm still looking. If anybody knows, I'm looking for lower control arms for a 66 Bonneville Catalina 2+2. Mine, the coil spring that was in it, shot through the bottom when I dismantled it. So it was a good thing I got her up on the trailer when I did, and it happened here in the shop. Oh man, that would have been a mess way up in Jersey when I got the car. It was just, oh, what a nightmare that would have been, trying to load that baby on. I'm just glad that it didn't happen and end up buying a U-Haul trailer over all this. So I guess I will let you know more later. Once we get the shop cleaned up. I mean, it is a mess right now because of the construction. I mean, there's a lot I want to do, but you know, I'm at the mercy of the weather. And this is Ohio, and we're in November, and snow hasn't hit yet, but old man winter likes playing games, so it's coming. I'm all bearded up and ready to go, as you can tell. I'm ready to start doing the old snow plowing days and shoveling out that yard. Look for things on eBay. All the things I do here in the shop end up getting put to the Pontiac project. So it really helps, you know, doing the eBay stuff. That way I can build the car. I'm still looking for a pot metal guy too, who does chrome plating. From my understanding, there's a couple people here in Ohio, and I sent a couple test pieces out, and basically I got screwed, especially by one in California. Big D Chrome, it's called. Danny Gatlin. Let me tell you, this guy, he means well. He's got a good chroming business, but the way he shipped things ended up screwing it up and scratching the bumpers, and I'm not very pleased. And the tail lights, he copper filled them for the pot metal. You know, I guess you have to copper fill them, or however, sodium or whatever they do over there. It didn't come out very good either. I mean, I lost all the detail lines on it. I'm just thanking God that eBay had an extra pair on there, so I bought all I can. And fender skirts too. I've been buying them up like crazy for this car. They like to be lost a lot on the road, so I'm going to have to figure out a system. If it does come loose, there's going to be a safety cable on this darn thing, so at least they'll drop down, and hopefully won't damage the paint too much. I'll make sure they're short enough so that way it rattles, and when it bounces off the tire while rolling, I at least have a clue what's going on back there. No, it's not getting hip-hopped, and no, it's not getting a set of 20s put on it. I mean, it's got a nice 421 in it. It's a shame that it's not a tri-power car. I would have loved that. But I also have another thing out there for all you Bonneville guys. The car came out of Jersey. It was supposed to be a state trooper car. And I see extra holes in the body where they used to drill them out and stuff like that. And it had the big lights in the back, red and blue in the corner. So it must have been a commander's car or something, personal rod. The problem is the body tag says one color, but all the numbers match. But the car is not the color. It's some sort of cream. It's supposed to be a gold. So I'm kind of a little bit of a dilemma here, as in, do I follow the body tag that was meant it to be the gold, or should I go with this cami cream or whatever they call that color, and then keep the gold interior, because I got the seats right here. So, and it's the gold or parchment interior. So it's kind of a hard dilemma I'm going through right now with the color code. So what to do, what to do? I mean, it's a factory screw up. Somebody stamped this tag wrong, I believe, and put it on the wrong car, but the VIN numbers are right, so what the hell? Hate to say that to the old boy, whoever stamped this. I mean, thank you for building a great, fine product, but damn, I don't know what to do now. So, you guys out there, shoot me an email. That's at hdmorebeers@yahoo.com. All right, yep, Harley Davidson, more beers. Yeah, I'm still a biker at heart, and still love my hot rods. Still like getting in trouble every now and then. If you can help not to, hey, there you go, buddy. You know. And as we like to say on the road, rubber side down, shiny side up, and we'll see you out there, boys. Keep it up. Talk at you. Bye.